taking on the San Francisco K-Niners. And now let's go live to the Connecticut Humane Society, where we find Rob Dibble.
And my co-host for the next 4 hours, Renee Danino from 105.9 The River and iHeartMedia. And Ben Darnell, you hear him every day here.
I'm reffing.
He is the referee. He's got his zebra stripes on.
That's right.
I'm surprised you didn't bring your jackets this year. You usually bring those jackets.
Well,
they
had an old brand on there. We can't use anymore.
That's right. We won't even talk about that, though. No, but we're all set for the 8th annual Puppy Pick'em here at the Connecticut Humane Society. Woo! We're trying to get all these puppies forever homes, and they are gorgeous. We've been playing with them for the last hour and a half. And Renee's got all their names, so she'll be doing all that stuff for you. But they're ready to go. They're ready to pick another winner.
Yeah, 7-0 over the 8 years we've been doing this. And this is the most proud thing. We help a lot of charities out. We make a lot of friends over the years, but nothing makes me more proud, not only to get these little ones some forever homes, but to pick the game right. We're never lost. 7-0. We've got the Kansas City Beefs back again. It feels like an annual
4 out of
thing.
the last 5 years.
And then the San Francisco K-Niners. We shall see. For those who don't know how this works, and a lot of people are first-timers that are going to be in the room today. We got some new friends from CT Humane. We got some new employees from Fox Sports 97.9. So trying to explain this to everybody, we're going to try to showcase these dogs to the masses. We're putting this on the Rob Dibble Show YouTube channel as well. Go to YouTube, search Rob Dibble Show. Make sure you put the show in there.
Don't just search Rob Dibble. You'll find some weird
there's
videos.
a lot of stuff that go around there with just Rob Dibble. But put in Rob Dibble Show, and you can see how this works. And I have taken it upon myself to keep you jabronis away from the scientific experiment that is the Puppy Pick'em.
Okay.
Because you guys always want to manipulate the rules. It's like, I want the Bengals to win, so I'm going to push them towards the Beagles
The
side.
Bengals aren't playing this year, or the Cowboys.
Or the Patriots, so we don't have any of those jabronis running around today. I do feel like in this room we have got very neutral franchises that we are picking this year. So there should be none of that malarkey. Plus, this is what we do. We take 2 bowls, put 2 treats or a treat in each bowl. We drop them down in the Puppy Dome 50-yard line. Whichever bowl they go to will get a point for that team. Whoever wins in the end will win the big game.
This is a pretty big deal.
It's a
pretty big deal, and you probably jinx the living crap out of these dogs saying they're 7-0, 7-0, 7-0.
I know, but it's the
I don't
big
believe
selling
that.
point.
Oh, you don't believe in that?
I don't believe that. I believe we've got a great streak, and I believe these puppies are just as talented as the other batch of puppies. And I believe we're going to get them all adopted. I mean, wouldn't that be great? CT Humane people, let's get these puppies adopted.
There you go.
All right, good.
CTHumane.org is the website you need to be following along with, because these pups, they're not ready yet, right? We got a couple of more weeks before these particular pups will be ready.
Couple days.
Couple days?
Yeah.
Okay, but you want to get the sneak peek here on Puppy Pick'em and really to see what kind of football fans they are. Maybe you're not a football fan. You want some dog that knows everything.
Maybe you're just a dog lover.
Right, and that dog just wants to chill on the couch. They don't want to watch football. They want to watch Netflix. So we got those
you might
kind
not
of
even
dogs
want
here.
a dog. They have, cats here.
Just
they have
down
guinea
in the
pigs.
cat
They have
condo.
all kinds of different animals here for you. Birds.
So beautiful here. This facility is state-of-the-art. It is so clean. It is one of the best places for animals in all of Connecticut. We will have Catherine Schubert from the CT Humane Society on next to tell us all the ins and outs about this place. But the other thing that I try to be the referee on with you two is to bring some sports into the Rob Dibble Show Puppy Pick'em every now and then.
What it's not 4 hours of just dogs?
We'll probably get that way. But
So, wait, isn't there a Taylor Swift concert this Sunday?
yes, yes. Good.
Good for you.
So
Sunday,
I'm glad, right.
Sunday at the game?
Honestly,
Sunday in Las Vegas.
There's probably never been a Super Bowl that Renee knows more about than this one because of the Taylor Swift element.
And I know because the Japanese embassy released a statement. She will make it from Tokyo to the game in time.
Embassies?
Yeah, well, she's got a concert in Tokyo. You don't know this?
No, I know that.
So
but why is
they have to
embassy?
allow her out of the country quickly.
The embassy had to release a statement yesterday, and they did a whole bunch of funny puns, but she will make it. And there's, the time difference. So she'll be here plenty of time in the morning, actually, on Sunday.
And that's the kind of dynamite Super Bowl news we bring Renee Danino for. Every single year. It's nuggets like that we had no clue. Now explain yourself. Community access. You're big over here in iHeart, especially with all the charities. And this place is not unique to you at all.
No, the Connecticut Humane Society is one of our charities that we love to promote. Every week we promote their adoptable pet picks, whether it be a cat or a dog. They have 3 locations across the state of Connecticut. Their food pantry here, their Fox Clinic, which is really great because when you're adopting a pet, it's nice to have a vet associated with that. So you have that option here. The training classes. I love dealing with the Connecticut Humane Society too because you have to fill out an application and they understand the whole process of everyone needing to meet before you take the pet home, so everybody's financially aware of it. But for community access, I love working with the two of you. You've supported so many of my events, and this obviously Puppy Pick'em from the very first one. We haven't missed one. This week is all filled with dogs for me. Saturday, of course, is the big canine gala for our law enforcement in the state of Connecticut that we've been promoting, and so my week is happily filled with dogs and footballs.
Well, so is the sports week around here. I talked to the Big East before the season started in men's basketball, and I said, we're going to be doing the Puppy Pick'em February 6th. Wouldn't it be great if we had the Butler Bulldogs come to the XL Center to face the UConn Huskies?
Your idea?
And they made it happen.
Good
I mean,
for
thank
you.
you, Val Ackerman, commissioner of the Big East, for listening to me and getting this game on. But we do have a basketball game tonight. It's I would say, bigger game than some of the ones in the past. Butler's on a roll.
Butler's on a roll, and we're defending the #1 status for the last 4 weeks, which has not been easy. I mean, yes, we're the reigning national
XL Center on a weekday, kind of a wine and cheese
well,
crowd.
I mean, we all bleed blue. We all bleed blue.
We all
bleed
blue.
Let's come on out. And
but
I
we
think
don't want to
people-
bleed blue with our hands under our fanny. It's in our hands. So we want these people to be loud, like Ben said.
Right.
Wait,
and
wine and are
cheer
you
them
saying
on.
that the people that come to the XL Center aren't as
Little
loud
bit
as they
different.
get there?
Not
on
weekdays.
They're not really?
Not on weekdays.
I had
Listen,
no
even
idea.
Gino and Dan Hurley have had to
Really?
try to explain to them that they need you to, because it's not Gamble is a little bit more confined.
And
And
Gamble's
it's
all
louder.
the kids. They're
and
all
it's,
the kids.
and the student body, it's easier
Well.
for them to get there.
Right.
So XL has a lot more older adults that come to the game, especially the weeknight games.
So
they're a lot
this
quieter.
game usually is for the people that don't want to go to Gamble because they don't want to travel that extra 20 minutes to go to that crazy environment and enjoy one of the biggest, loudest basketball atmospheres they can. Some reason they don't like that. So they will go to the XL Center, and it is a different demographic that you get in there tonight. And we have been yelling at these Husky fans that go to the XL that they have to get crazier than what they have in the past because
We should bring him a puppy. Well, if the Jonathans go,
great idea.
or if Officer Tildy or Officer Carson are there tonight, the dogs of UConn, maybe they would hype up the crowd.
You know this better than anybody. How big is our dogs on that campus?
I mean, so first of all, big shout out to UConn Public Safety, Sergeant Sheeney, and of course Officer Carlson. Now they have the 2 labs. So the yellow lab is Officer Tildy, black lab is Officer Carson, and so Carson you'll find around the Hartford area. Tildy's up at stores, and then you have Jonathan. I mean, come on. Jonathan goes everywhere.
So let's talk about this.
Officer Tildy, during COVID, became basically the comfort dog for the whole university. And way
Carson
more
too, yeah.
popular than any of the officers.
Well, do you remember when we went out there a few years ago? We went out there and you did a pitching practice. Like that video is like 1 million views. That's the best video I've ever done in my life.
We should do it again.
We should do it again.
I remember that day like it was yesterday because
Right?
it was Jonathan 14th's birthday.
Yes.
Right.
And Tildy was there, and the kids that came up and talked to these
Thousands.
dogs as if they
Thousands.
were real friends and people.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They
They
were-
are
What are
real.
you talking about?
I mean, I understand
No, I
that.
don't think you do.
But the officer, like Cheney was standing there, we're standing there like, hey, how you doing? Bypassed
Invisible.
us, didn't even look at us, go right to the dog. Tildy, how have you been? I missed you last week. It was so-and-so's birthday. And it's almost like Tildy was talking back. And like,
She does.
these kids are just kind of creepy with their love for these dogs. What, you don't think that's creepy?
No, not at all.
We don't
There
think
was
it's
a
creepy.
line.
Of course there was.
a line of 1,000 students.
It was 2,000.
Just to get
It
a
was 2,000.
picture.
It was literally
It may have been
2,000.
3. It may have been 3. Just to get a picture with Jonathan 14.
Of course.
Now, one thing Dibs and I are on, though.
Okay.
We don't like how 15 has been prancing around in front of 14.
They're kind of pushing 14 out the door.
No, it's all everyone's
year.
happy. Everyone, it's all
14
good.
tell you this?
No.
I don't think you talking
14
14
told me
is
that
happy.
the 15's trying to
You
shine
think
too
so?
bright. Yeah.
I think everything's all copacetic. I think everyone's happy. Everyone's getting treats.
And we
everyone's
think
getting
that
love.
that 15's had its eyes
you have
done
some. You are
and
dropping
painted.
some drama. You're
does
causing
always.
drama.
Does 15 have
Cause-
contacts in?
I thought you were going to talk about sports.
This is
I thought you were talking
important.
about sports.
This is important.
When it comes to Huskies, this is important.
Now, I do think 15 has those, like, scary husky eyes
No.
that, like, look through your soul. And
They're-
Jonathan 14 is just happy to see you, giving kisses all over the face. But 15
I can't believe you're
staring
talking
at you
smack
like the
about the new
devil.
Jonathan. I want no part of this. I
We
want puppies.
love 14.
I
so
love